Let's look at Britain today. First of all, your leadership. It's a joke. I cannot understand that the British people cannot see that this leadership you have is dead set on destroying your country and destroying your life. Just take for a moment this immigrant inflow into your country. The British people worked hard for all their lives, and they contributed to the different social schemes and so forth, so that they can have a comfortable old age. These immigrants are being allowed in, and they are immediately getting the benefits from that fund without ever contributing a single penny to it. We've seen what happened in Germany with the immigrants, we've seen what happened in Sweden with the immigrants, and we see what's happening in London. If you look at London, your mayor is not a Brit, so it's actually Londonistan, formerly known as London. You look at your cabinet, how many people in key positions there is British? But let's leave that aside, because I can hear the snowflakes around mumbling racist and all that type of nonsense. We must look at the realities. The British culture is busy getting wiped out. You have got large areas of your country where Brits are not the majority anymore. You're the minority. They bring in stuff like Sharia law, and there's no-go zones for the police. Young women is not safe in your streets anymore. They're not safe on the buses, on the trains, in the malls, nowhere. And your government is constantly making excuses for the barbarian activities that is happening in your country. Face the facts. Britain has been invaded and is still being invaded by immigrants. And your leadership is absolutely powerless, or they don't have any will to protect you, the British citizens. Now they're making a big story of sending a plane full of immigrants to Rwanda. It's a joke. That plane has not even taken off, and in the time they've been discussing it, about another 20 plane loads has landed on your beaches. You as the British people have to accept that your morning of saddling up and go and face the enemy is here now. You're not going to survive. Your culture is not going to survive. The New World Order has made it clear that white people and white cultures must be diluted. They don't call it dilute. They've got all types of fancy words for it. But look at what is happening. Just ask yourself, how many old people died in the past 2 years? Forget the reasons. Just look at the numbers. They are busy exterminating the British population. And you guys are sitting and tweeting about it and posting on Facebook about it. You must now come to that point where my ancestors came, when they said, when he took his gun, saddled his horse and said, now the British has gone too far. If you don't do that, you are gone. If you think Boris will save your country, I've got a bridge to sell, as one of the commentators on the Duran says frequent. You guys are being led down the garden path. You will experience exactly what the countries where your soldiers invaded experienced. I see small villages in England where your government dumps 1,500 immigrants. That village is gone. Accept it. But the question is, do you British have the guts to fight for your own country? Wake up, England, your days are over.